Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into a Form 8K filing from Upexi Inc. and let me tell you, it's got a little something for everyone, especially when it comes to raising cash. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our Discord community in the description below. We're decoding these corporate reports so you don't have to. Upexi Inc. is letting us know about a recent event that's going to impact their finances in a pretty big way. They've entered into agreements to sell a whole lot of their stock to some pretty important investors. This report filed on July 10th, 2025 is basically a public announcement from Upexi about a significant development. It's like a heads up to the market that something new and important has happened. The key date here is July 10th, 2025. That's when the really interesting stuff started to go down. We're talking about Upexi Inc. For those who might not be familiar, Upexi is a company traded on the Nasdaq dealing in common stock. Now, what did Upexi do to get everyone talking? They basically decided to sell more of their company, their common stock, to raise a significant amount of money. On July 11th, they announced they'd signed deals to sell a massive chunk of their stock. We're talking about over 12.4 million shares. That's a pretty substantial number of shares. These weren't just sold to anyone though. They were sold to accredited investors, qualified purchasers, and institutional investors. You know, the big players in the game. And interestingly, even their own CEO, Alan Marshall, participated in this offering. That often signals confidence from the top, which is something we like to see. The price point for these shares was set at $4 RS each for the general investors, but for management it was a bit higher at 4.94 times share. This difference for management can sometimes be structured to reflect different terms or just to align incentives. So what's the headline number here? Upexi managed to bring in approximately $50 million in gross proceeds from this sale. That's before they pay out any fees or expenses, of course. This is a big cash infusion which can be used for all sorts of things like expanding operations, paying down debt, or funding new projects. It's important to remember that $50 million is the gross amount. The net amount they actually pocket will be a bit less after they cover the costs associated with making this deal happen. The report also tells us that the actual press release detailing this news is attached as an exhibit. It's like the official announcement that backs up all the information in this filing. They've also included a little legal disclaimer stating that this information is being furnished and not filed. This is a common distinction in SEC filings, and it basically means that while the information is public, it's not being treated with the same level of legal scrutiny as some other parts of the filing. And finally, following the usual format, they list the exhibits that are part of this filing. We have Exhibit 99.1, the press release itself, which is the source of all this exciting news. And then there's Exhibit 104, which is the electronic data file for the cover page, all formatted for the digital age. Now, looking at this filing, the most important takeaway is that Upexi has successfully raised a significant amount of capital. This $50 million injection is a pretty big deal for a company, and it suggests they have plans that require substantial funding. It could mean they're looking to grow aggressively, develop new products, or perhaps shore up their financial position. The fact that their CEO participated is a positive sign, hinting at internal belief in the company's future prospects. However, it's crucial to remember this is just one piece of the puzzle. To truly understand Upexi's financial health and trajectory, we'd need to see their more detailed financial statements like those found at the specific event. The equity offering, it doesn't give us a full picture of their revenue, expenses, or profitability. It's a positive sign hinting at internal belief in the company's future prospects. However, it's crucial to remember this is just one piece of the puzzle. What's your take on this significant capital raise by Upexi? Does it signal strong growth, or are there underlying concerns not revealed in this report? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Corporate Decoder for more insights into company filings. Also, don't forget to join our Discord community for discussions and to suggest what filings we should decode next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.